The full truth is I'm only here by force. If I had it my way, I would run off with a wild tribe of the forest if they'd have me, which they usually murder outsiders, as they should, because the majority of people that have come to them are thieves and are knowers of everything, and they need to change people to their domesticated pussy ways. And wild people are like, you're a fat, disgusting pussy, and by pussy I mean weak, loser. So I wouldn't blame them. But with my last baby, I don't know if it was true or not, but his dad told me he was born in the wild and he's wild people. So that was one of the intrigues. I was like, wild people? And I was like, dude, take me to the wild. Leave me with the wild people. I want to learn from them and shit. And he's like, they'll murder you, bitch. Like, you'll die. I'm like, I'm not one of your stupid loser girlfriends that you had before. I'm a real bitch. And, God, universe, and all things knows I would go there and I'd thrive and I'd do amazing and I'd turn into a wild person, period. So everything that unfolded for me to never be able to even make it to Peru, where I would tell him, take me to the wild people, leave me there. Maybe eventually, but the truth is I'm here by force. Because I will not abandon my children with a person who's not mentally well, and nobody even knows it because he knows how to act and pretend like he is. And so those are the worst kind of not mentally well people. They're the ones that really do the further work. You know, you got a crazy person that's yelling and freaking out and acting like a maniac. It's like, you would know that person's crazy, right? You got a person that's punching your face and hitting you. You know that person's abusing you. But when you have these very clever psychopaths, and psychopath because he has no feelings, truly, they're all fake feelings and it's an act, then they're very dangerous because nobody around can see it. Even the people that are married to them, that are their children, are like, oh, but they cried and they said they have feelings. Yeah, but everything else they do indicates the exact opposite. Ding dong. Dipshit. Dude, the truth is I am a wild person already because I was ignored completely growing up because my parents were too focused on whatever the fuck nightmare made up mostly bullshit crap that they would do to themselves. Unnecessary, completely. It was a choice. You know, believing in silly things and believing in psychopaths that started weird ass religions and shit, and then causing all this drama for themselves because they're trying to follow a psychopath's stuff and then needing everyone else to do it because they said so and they're gonna go to hell if they don't do it. Nonsense. But where the frick did I bring their asses up? I don't remember. But I'm here by force. And if I had it my way, I would go join a wild tribe. And I would go live the real life and gift, the bliss-filled gift with all this nightmare conditioning and programming the majority of y'all live through. Like, of course, there's the physical nightmare crap that you put in your mouth, the nightmare crap you put on your bodies, the nightmare crap you put in your environment, because you're believing known thieves and liars that this crap is good. But the even worse part is this, what they've done to your minds, your programming, how you deal with each other, relationships, children, life, etc. Like, this is your life path. Forcing people to whatever crap occurs to you. Trying to make everyone accommodate to whatever the fuck makes you comfortable. Working your ass off to buy crap that breaks, and then you die shooting yourself with all this crap. That's your life. literally. Oh, and forcing your children to completely give up their childhoods to learn crap that's not even important or true. The majority of it is just nonsense. The science, the history, reading, writing, math. It's useless crap that's only useful if you have to conform to this nightmare society. Well, people don't need any of that trash. They don't even celebrate birthdays. They don't know what their age is because they don't fucking care, because it doesn't actually matter. What matters is playing and enjoying. You're not holding yourself up to all these ridiculous ideas and conditions, all these lists of things to fear. People say, oh, it's so dangerous in the wild. No, it's not. This nightmare you guys are being put through is dangerous. And it's torturing you throughout your entire lives, because, of course, you forcing all that nonsense onto the children is torture to them. And it sets them up to live a life where they're not honoring themselves. They're always doing things to please others, because that's what they had to do as a child, was to please you, or you'd lose your mind on them. And so then they grow up not even knowing how to honor themselves. They don't even know how to hear themselves. Who are they? They don't know. They never were allowed to be that. And to guide yourself back to being able to hear you. And because of that, you get conned into a lot of nightmare shit. When you go to school, where they're like, here, read this crap, blah, blah, blah. And it's just true, because they said so in experts and facts and science. There's nothing really to back anything besides the crap that comes out their face. Blah, blah, because they said so, do it. Or else you're going to be punished. Yeah, that's really healthy and a choice. So you're forced to learn crap. There's no way for you to verify if it's true. Stuff that you hate, that's boring, because it is. And yeah, some people get off on that reward system, so then that gets them their high. You know, like, oh, I got 5 stars, yay. But it's all fake and lies. And then you grow up people pleasing, because that's what you had to do as a child. It was all about the adults and pleasing them. And that is why I let my children be free. And no, they don't get to just destroy my house and trash stuff and be disrespectful and rude, but they do get to just do what they want. And no, I'm not going to sit here and spend the little bit of time that I have with them teaching them schooly stuff. Like, go fuck yourself. These motherfuckers in the public school have my kids 8 hours a fucking day, 5 days out of the week, or what is it? For 8 months. Is 8? Yeah. And my little boy still don't know how to read. Like, how useless are you? Completely fucking useless. And I want my children to be wild and free, not conforming to having to please adults and learning bullcrap that doesn't matter. You know, if they want to grow up to be a lawyer or whatever requires them to know how to read and do all this stuff, they will make the effort to learn it in that moment when they become interested in it. It's not actually that hard to learn. It doesn't take 5 days, 8 hours a day, 8 months out of the year. For how many fucking years they force kids through this nightmare? It doesn't take that long. When you have interest, it takes months, a few months, and you're like the pro at doing whatever because you wanted to learn it. It's easy to learn when you have desire. So the way we live is nonsense, and I'm only doing it because I'm being forced by fools, who's my ex-husband, because a smart man would run to the wild with me. This is like complete insanity. But, you know, he's a programmed robot, and he's weak. He doesn't even love it. He's not even enjoying any of this shit either. But he's such a programmed robot that I have to accumulate all this stuff and all this money that he's imprisoned in that program that only exists really, truly in his mind. And he can change his mind at any time, but he won't because he's too weak. And changing your mind's really hard. I know because I've done it, and I don't know how I even did it. It was a miracle. It was a fucking miracle. But I was basically born wild. I was born ass first, telling the world to kiss my ass. I love that so much. I did dang near kill my mummy. I didn't almost kill my mummy. The stupid medical system that sucks ass almost killed my mommy. They're interferers. They have no fucking clue about what's really going on. But they don't make money off of allowing nature to take its course and trusting it. They make money off procedures and selling drugs. And so there was a mommy that I talked about in my last video whom was tricked into all these procedures because danger and death, and we're gonna save you, right? Well, you know, oh, what a shocker. She had to go back to the hospital because now she's having complications because of her C-section. Yay, more money. They are brilliant. Brilliant, scamming, evil, brilliant. And so I got more money because I had to watch her dog. Her yapping, cute, furry dog. You know, money to be made all around, right? We should all be happy. Thank you to their con, I made more money. You know, it's fucking fantastic. We should all be grateful to them, right? Did I digress? You live in a nightmare, people, and I'm only here with you because I'm being forced to. And it does drive me crazy. It does make me anxious, as it should, because all I want to do is run away from all the crazy fucking humans on this nightmare that you guys got programmed into. But I can't. So here I am, pretending like this is healthy and normal. It's fine, you know, some people might enjoy that shit. But my ass, I'm a badass. Like, I'm a shapeshifter. I do enjoy, like, all worlds. I'm cyborg. But I mostly enjoy the world where I thrive, where I'm free to just be, like, the true wild human that I am. And that's not this shit. I'm on the brink of, do I sell this bitch or what do I do? By bitch, I mean this house. I'm tired of it. You know how much hell I've been through? Like, nightmare people just try to pay for this shit. It doesn't make any sense. It's complete insanity. And I only hold on to it because it's a place where I can visit with my children. Where I can house my programmed family. Because they're addicted to the program too. And they're programmed by the programmed ones to be afraid of the wild. Even though in the wild they'd be free. And I know they'd adore it. But in their mind, they're afraid. We have reached the precipice. What do? Do we turn around and run back to the nightmare? Do we jump? My ass jump.